two real focal points, I guess you could say, or the main objectives, were to rebuild the secondary. And we lost a big, well, probably 90% of our secondary with the four corners and Marcus Williams coming out early. So that was obviously a point of emphasis. Both sides of the line of scrimmage was the next focus and concentration, and we felt like we really helped ourselves there. And then to get a solid class across the board in addition to that, and we really feel like we got some difference makers in this class, and really excited about getting the opportunity to work with them. It was great to get back into Hawaii. We made an impact in Hawaii this year, which we haven't done in a few years, and so that was great to be able to pull the athletes out of Hawaii that we did. We're a lot more patient this year going in. That was our objective, is to be more meticulous, methodical, measured in our approach, instead of worrying about early commits. And we just wanted to make sure that we came away with the exact guys that we wanted to. And you never get everyone you want to get. That's nobody does. But we feel like we came away with a really good class doing it this way. I guess there's risk involved. You know, if you lose some guys at the end, you can end up short-handed. But we felt that this approach that we took this year was the right approach for us, and something that we're going to subscribe to going forward. 6 in-state players out of the 25 initials. We feel that is a solid group of guys. There weren't quite as many prospects in state this year as last year, but we feel like we came away with guys that are really going to help us. I think we did a good job. Like I said, you're never going to get everybody. Nobody does. SC doesn't get everybody in Southern Cal. UCLA doesn't. Arizona State doesn't get everyone in Arizona. I mean, that's just the way it goes. And so we feel like the players we targeted, we got most of them, not all of them. Like I say, you're never going to get everyone you want. But we feel like we came away with a good group, and guys that will help us. Speed and athleticism. We got some real high caliber athletes in the secondary, and I'm not going to talk about anybody today by name, because there's 3 or 4 guys that either haven't quite got their letter here or want to save the announcement for their own individual announcement parties. And so I can just say in general that the secondary, and that's been the trend for the last, well, since we joined the Pac-12, is to get better and better athletically in the back end. And we feel like we definitely did that this year and took a step forward and beat some really good schools on some of the players we got back there. We got a lot more interest from receivers and just offensive personnel with his background and what he's achieved and accomplished in other places, and particularly with receivers. The receivers, for example, last year we had 3 guys at Eastern that went over 1,000 yards. That's a selling point for receivers, and we feel going forward it's going to be an even bigger deal once if he's able to do the same thing here and get the same results. Then it's going to be a snowball effect, is what we hope. With this offense, obviously, receiver becomes a bigger focal point, and we feel like the 3 guys that we came away with, and I can't mention by name because one of them doesn't have the paper right now or something. So anyway, rather than have the NC2A call me and say, "Why'd you talk about that guy?" I'll just say that as a whole, we think that we really helped ourselves. And Tyquez, I can talk about, he's already here in class working out with us, and we're just elated at the 3 guys we got. Now there's a chance we'll add another one. As things, we got 1 left over, and we're going to methodically. There's 4-year transfers, there's graduators. There's all kinds of things that players that pop up or end up becoming available, and so we by design really saved 1 to take advantage of that situation. Well, yeah, that certainly has a big impact, and to have a guy, and that's why you don't want to just keep shuffling the recruiting area year after year and putting guys in different areas. You want to let them get in an area and work it and get to know that area inside and out and build a reputation in that area. And you're exactly right. Lewis Powell's got a great reputation in Hawaii, and Coach Holliday in Texas. We've got guys that Sharif Shaw's making a big impact in California, and Scally's everywhere. But a big thank you to our assistant coaches. They're the ones who go out on the front lines and determine which of these guys we're going to target. And they do, the vast majority of work in the recruitment process. I feel great about the guys we signed, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we signed. Probably at least one of those will go on a mission, but we feel like we came away with an outstanding class of defensive linemen, and we've got an outstanding group of defensive linemen returning. That's been a strong suit for us for many years, and we feel like we added to that this year. And we can be just as formidable as ever. We'll see how that goes. I know one thing, he's a terrific athlete. He's 6'3", 220 pounds. He can run, and he will get some turns at quarterback, at least in practice. Individual drills, let Troy make an assessment where he is in relation to the other two. But we feel like he's going to be on the field for us somewhere, and we're elated to have him in the program. And he's got a great attitude. Talked to him this morning, and just wants to help us win.